happy days. Happy days. I got the truck back. You know what? I totally forgot to do something. I'm so excited to get out of here. I forgot to hook up the trailer. I'll just drag this thing out. I don't know what this guy drove through. God damn, look at all that. I mean, the whole side of the truck. He must have been going through a nasty storm last night. So what I just did was I slid these tandems up. Somebody hit the dog really hard. Look at that. Bumper's been caught on the little lift gates that they have. This trailer's taking a beating. Anyways, I called them up this morning. They said the truck will be ready in a couple hours finally. I don't have to now I could do that. I'm just making sure. I guess it helps if I do that too. You gotta be careful. I'm so excited to get out of here.
Home messaging. Home messaging.
Of course, now I have no gas. They used up all of my gas, man. Can you believe that? Like I was saying. What I was just doing back there was the guy gave me his way ticket, and you know it's all legal. It's possible to go on it, but there was a lot of weight on the tandem, and I had assumed that he had the tandem tucked all the way forward. Well, he didn't. It was actually back quite a ways. Now, what I did was is not going to make it even by any means. You know, it's just going to take a lot more weight off the front. On the trailer, just kind of puts me a little bit more in the clear. I'm not really worried about the weight for this load. Looks like it's actually a pretty light load. Oh, I'm just glad to finally be getting the heck out of here. Yeah, I'm waiting for you.
Turn right.
What do you mean turn right? Ain't turning right on nothing. What straight? Truck feels all weird. My steering wheel feels like it's in a different spot. Seat feels like it's sitting up high. Somebody adjust all of my settings on me. Kitty's in the back. She's back in the hiding spot. Now, the only thing is that when they gave me this truck back, they didn't test drive it because of the weather. You can't see it now, but it was slightly snowy. Come on, baby. Gas pedal.
Proceed southwest on Los Canes Road Northwest in a quarter mile. Turn right to Munster Boulevard Northwest.
Boy, that was an awkward shift. So, I mean, there was always a possibility that I'll get like a couple miles away and something's gonna pop up. In fact, knowing my luck, that'll probably happen. But she had a wiring harness problem. The overnight shipping took 4 overnights to do.
Proceed northwest on Munster Boulevard Northwest in 3/4 of a mile. Turn left to intersection 4 I-40 West.
You see right out there, that hill, all nice and snowy white. Yeah, the storm came through last night. Now, this load didn't want to shift. I happened to get lucky because you know, I was ready to get back on the clock. I was kind of worried that I was gonna have to do something like deadhead back to Amarillo.
Turn left to intersection 4 I-40 West.
God, this steering wheel feels weird right now. Which I was worried about because of the storm. Might have to deal with the wind.
Continue on to I-40 West.
But as it turns out, another Stevens broke down and he got towed in to the exact same Kenworth. So I'm taking his load right off of him. They were hoping that I could just pick it up and just get it right there to its destination. It's a double stop up in Stockton. The first one was due at 10 a.m. And I told them right off the bat, you know, when I leave, there's just gonna be no way that I'll be able to make that load. I did like the simple math in my head and just said, okay, we'll do 12 hours for today. You know, that's for like a 30-minute break.
316 miles. Stay left to continue on I-40 West.
I actually want to get off here I gotta fill up at the Flying J really quick because it used all my gas. But yeah, I told him that by the time that I leave, you figure about 12 hours of driving. I think it's almost 2 o'clock now. So you're talking about almost 2 o'clock in the morning. The first one was due at like 10 a.m.
Drive to road behind you on I-40 or reroute from current location.
You know what? Tell you what, girl. We're gonna mute you. So, I mean, there's just no way that I can get to a certain point, shut down, be able to get up and move again. They've already figured out that we're just gonna have to reschedule. It'll probably be for the following day. Should be fine with me. It'll give me plenty of time to get up there. Because what I said is that I may be able to make it to Barstow tonight, and that's gonna be like kind of pushing my luck. See, that TA is 461. That's in Kingman. That's under 8 hours. I'll probably have to stop at Williams first. Why are you going so wide? Okay, you're probably going wide because of Swift. Swift looks like he's way over there. See that? We almost had an accident because of this clusterfuck right here. You're probably going to want to wait. Person wants to just sit on the side of the road there. That's why DOT went way out. It wasn't because of Swift, it's because of this pickup just sitting in the roadway. Gonna wait for my green light. Oh, I am going to go wide. Alright. That's what it is. A whole week down. Got to show you guys all the fun things about Albuquerque. Now I'm gonna fill up. I'm gonna get me a bunch of goodies from inside the store because, quite frankly, I'm kind of hungry. I want to get me some coffee, real coffee. My truck stop coffee, stuff that cleans out my insides. As long as I'm waiting. Feels better. I think that's the only option I got, isn't it? Okay, that feels a lot better.
Home. Messaging. You have 7 hours and 45 minutes of remaining drive time.
Oh. Gotta get some water for the kitty. A couple of extra little drinks. And then I'm just gonna get on that road and just drive. Just drive. I've been able to do it all week, man. I've been itching to come out here again. I miss my freeway. Oh, yeah, another Stevens. Feels good to finally be back in the vehicle, though. Finally get back on the road. As much as I enjoy my time off, and I do from time to time, you know, just after a while, you start to get really antsy. Looks like he just went through a storm as well. Look at his window. So, the reason why our windows get all crapped up like that is because we don't have that little gutter thing that runs along the edge. They took those off of the truck for a little bit of, or let's just say a little less wind resistance to get a better fuel mileage. Well, when you do that, that happens. Get a big old messy window. I wonder what's up with this mirror. This mirror looks like it's like way cranked up. He's looking at the top of his truck right now. Got to get a new pair of sunglasses too, since I broke my other pair. But that's how it is. Not gonna make you guys wait to, you know, to see how one fills up. So I'll talk to you later. I'm gonna do a quick add-on to the video that I just made earlier. Just wanted to show you what I'm looking at. New Mexico with snow. Snowy desert. It really came down good in this area. Kitty finally decided to come down and join me. Just getting a little bit more comfortable. That big wide open area. The only point that I might be worried about the snow is when I get up to Flagstaff. Flagstaff to Williams is a higher elevation. The last time I went through there, it was pretty bad on the road. Yeah, if you look at what's coming up, we got Sky City. I pointed that out in the video that I made like a couple weeks back when I was in that traffic jam because of the rollover truck. Just goes to show you how quickly the scenery can change. So far the truck is running the same as it was before, minus the error. She still kind of feels like she's like lacking power or something. You know, my MPG hasn't gotten any better. think I might start going around trying to check airlines. You know, all of the piping and stuff. Because I got a feeling that something's just plugging her up, not giving me the power that I need. But in the meantime, just sit back, enjoy the scenery. Just enjoy it with a slightly less crappy windshield. And I'm gonna have to get that filled up at some point in time too. I know I've used a lot of fluid. So, I gotta say, you know, I think things worked out pretty well for the last week, given the circumstances. You know, if you got to break down, at least you do it somewhere nice. I got to enjoy some pretty good weather. You go, you know, to go see all that stuff. Just in time for all the snow to come back, and I can get into the vehicle and get on over to California, where it's going to be bright and sunny, just like it always is. Yeah, that storm last night, boy, it really laid down a fair amount out here. Pretty much turned all of my browns into whites and shades of gray. Looks like this guy's looking to do a little fishing. Good. I noticed a couple more people that were coming from the east. The trucks just look like a mess. So right now I'm guessing that the Oklahoma area is probably just getting hammered. Texas possibly as well. This right here, these clouds that you see are all going to head up through the Midwest. Still can't tell you how good it feels to be back in my truck, though. Be back on the road. What's this guy got? It looks to me like a trailer axle, maybe. So they haven't changed the date for me to take these in yet, but which means in the meantime, here's the lava flows again. It just means in the meantime, I'm gonna drive like I'm behind schedule. Try to push out as much as I can. My goal is Barstow. Now, from Albuquerque to Barstow, that's actually quite a push. That's really kicking on the limits of what this truck can do in a 11-hour shift. Plan for the day is to stop probably in Williams, do my break, and then I'll get on over to Kingman. Once we're at Kingman, we'll take a look at what we got left for hours, and if we're looking good on it, then I'll go ahead and take the risk and get on over there to Barstow. If not, I may have to look at a spot a little bit sooner. The only problem is that beyond Kingman, you've got one more set of truck stops right on the border. Those are almost always full, really early, as early as like 6 or 7 p.m. It's gonna be way later by the time I get there. You know, the pilot that I stop at is almost guaranteed to be filled up. Even with the reserved parking. A lot of times after it fills up, everyone parks in the entry-exit, which then shrinks it, makes it harder to get into. Option B, however, would be some rest areas. There's a lot of rest areas. There's one before you get to those truck stops, and then there's a couple of others about halfway out. Those would probably be my best bet. I personally would like to get somewhere where there's a laundromat, because I used all of my clothes during my week off. And unfortunately, the motel that I stayed at didn't have laundry. That was the only downside about the motel. The rest of it was great. Great room. Awesome location. Allowed me to get all over the place out there. Plenty of options to eat. And everyone's just going to pack right up in front of me. Look at that. Not my fault. He put himself there.
Attention, a new important message has arrived. Attention, a new important message has arrived.
Weather alert. Gonna tell me something obvious like, oh hey, it's snowing. Watch out for snow. We're gonna have snow in this area. Bobby telling me it's gonna be snowing up by Flagstaff. I sure do love my scenery. Yeah, I'm sneaking up on the prime. Yep, but there you have it. Snow in the desert. Alright, have fun.